Good morning. This is Carolyn Williamson, and I'm here today with Daryl Blakey.
Yes, ma'am.
And Daryl is the owner of Chester Jewelry and Repair. We're here in Rivers Bend. And first of all, welcome, Daryl.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, ma'am. No problem.
Okay, Daryl, please describe your business. What are your services you provide to others?
Okay. Pretty simple. We're very identical to a jewelry store, but we provide more services and other options. Kind of like if you want to describe like a Wawa or,
okay.
or a place where you have one-stop shop.
Right.
Okay. So with just the basics of jewelry, when you think about jewelry, either a place that you can go and purchase jewelry.
Right.
You can also get your jewelry repaired if you need to. But we also provide services if you have what unfortunately happens from time to time when you lose an earring, you never found it,
Yes.
you broke a piece of jewelry that you might not want anymore, or you might even have received jewelry from other family members,
Right.
maybe because of losing someone in the family, and those types of things you don't want to keep anymore. You also have the option, which you don't at a lot of jewelry stores, to come here and sell that
Wow.
actual jewelry for cash. Other than that, we also do appraisals. We also do other things with jewelry that I'm not even mentioning without you having to go somewhere else to get those services provided to you.
Wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Did I read something about buying and selling gold?
Yes. Also, with buying and selling gold, some people, of course, within the numismatic community, they might want to come in and buy coins or those types of things. They can come into our store where we also have a coin section or a section with precious metals.
Right.
And with those precious metals, what we can do is we can either sell those or either purchase from an individual as well.
Oh, wonderful.
So it's not just for the jewelry community, but it's also for people that might be in the coin.
What made you to?
It was a multiplicity of things. As I came up through school, I went to City Richmond schools, but then I went into college where I did mechanical design technology.
Oh, wow.
So there were a lot of things where you had to be very specific and detailed in order to fix or repair or even create things.
Right.
So as I went through life, I always was a detailed person.
Yes.
Went through military school. Also was even a law enforcement officer for a time period.
Wow. Where was that?
That was in Richmond Police Department.
Wonderful.
Yes,
Thank you for
ma'am.
your service.
Yes, thank you. Yes, ma'am. But other than that, just the details as I went along the way, pretty much provided the preparedness I needed in order to ultimately move into this business. I have a mentor. He was already in the business, and he pushed me along the way to do these types of things.
Oh, that is great, Daryl.
Yes, ma'am.
What motivates you the most to do what you do? What is your chief motivator?
My chief motivator is just, as I did with law enforcement, just coming in and serving the community.
Right.
And I've always done that no matter what I've done in life. It was always that part. So I knew that when I moved into this industry, I knew it identified with what I've always been doing. So I just continued it as we moved into being a jeweler.
Do you have a memorable experience with a customer? No names or anything, but do you have any memorable experiences you'd like to share?
As weird as it sounds, a lot of my memorable experiences are with individuals who might come in and sell gold to us because they might be in a bind or in a bad situation, especially with the pandemic and other things that might press them as far as financially.
Right.
But I've had people come in where I was actually the right person at the right time to provide that service for them.
What a
And
blessing.
of course, provide them with the cash that they needed to continue doing what they've done. They also came back in and followed up with me to let me know that everything was doing good, and they're glad that they met me. And also, not even from receiving stuff from people in order for them to get stuff from me, but also me giving back. I've had multiple people who would come in and maybe they were pressed for something or needed some cash for something and really didn't have what was needed. But because I'm a person who serves community, I've helped them as well.
What a blessing you are, Daryl. Oh, great experience.
Thank you.
Tell me about the past 2 years up to today. So we had the COVID epidemic
Yes.
or pandemic, and now we've got issues with the economy. How
Yes.
has your business been impacted?
Okay, well, I'm a believer of my faith, which is in God, and with my community and my community leaders, my pastor of my church, he has always trained or taught us that in times such as a pandemic or in times of calamity, there's always opportunity. And when I opened my business, it was right before our first winter to go into COVID.
Really?
But because of my faith and because of the teachings and the lessons that we learned, I went straight into that situation with believing in that, and my business has not suffered any type of loss because of that.
So, Daryl, if I were to say, let's pretend I'm looking for you, okay? And it's your free day.
Okay.
What would you be doing? Where would I find you?
Well, there's a few things you'll probably either find me doing, just all depends on the day of the week. You know, even free time to me is when I'm not working.
Right.
So it could be daytime or night.
Yeah, right.
But if it's during the summertime or the fall time of the year,
Right.
you might catch me with my family.
Wonderful.
One of our favorite places is Pocahontas State Park.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we have an RV that we go out there and just spend the weekend, unwind, get away from work, get away from traffic, people, and just spend time peaceful and just fellowship with each other and sometimes friends. But most definitely, that's one of the things. I'm an outdoors person. So if I'm not with family, I'm somewhere outside doing something to keep them busy, yard work, cutting grass, helping out the neighbors if they need something done, especially where I live.
Right.
But for the most part, that's what I usually do to keep myself busy, and it's my free time. It's what I enjoy doing. Oh yeah.
Okay, is there anything you'd like to share with our folks here about you, your business, anything you'd like to share?
I'm very, very resourceful type of guy, very down to earth. This store is not just a store for selling jewelry and buying or selling gold and silver or any type of precious metals, but it's also a place sometimes, which tends to be a lot of, where people can come and unwind, or if they have something on their head. I'm usually a person of an open ear, you know.
Right.
In my belief, God does nothing by accident. So if someone comes in and there's something on their mind, I tend to always challenge them to just bring it out. Let's talk about it. And if there's something that I can use or even be a tool from God to help those individuals out, even if it's just a word of encouragement or any other type of way I can help out, then that's what I do. And that's what I like about this. So you don't just get jewelry fixed here. You might get something in your life assisted on or helped with. So that's me. That's how I am. Yes, ma'am.
You are a beautiful person.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Absolutely radiate it.
Yes, yes.
And I was very fortunate during our interview. I had to stop the interview because a customer came in. And oh my gosh, just the interaction, Daryl, between the customer and you, it was just, it gives me chill bumps. It was beautiful.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Right, that was no acting. So
I know. That was not planned.
Right, and I'm glad that happened so that you kind of see, you'll understand what I'm explaining to your audience.
Yes.
The type of services and the types of things that you would get here if you come to Chester Jewelry.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
So thank you so much,
No
Daryl.
problem.
This has been a real blessing for me,
Yes.
as well as hopefully the entire group out there.
Okay. Yes,
So
ma'am.
God bless you. Good luck
bless
in the
you.
future.
Yes, ma'am.
And you take care.
Amen. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.